G'day, mes amis. It is early in the morning. Our clocks had gone back and I still wake up now at 5 a.m. So, you know, that's just what's gonna happen for the next wee while. I've got new contacts in. My chair keeps rolling. I've got new contacts in. These are from Cole Eyes. They're the Urban Nights Blue. I like them. They're kind of cornflower blue. They've got a darker, got a liminal line, a liminal ring, sorry. This means that the outer iris is a bit darker. I like them. Very icy. But to contrast the blue eyes makeup today, I'm gonna go with warmer browns and I'm gonna mix Glaminatrix palettes. So the Tones of Turd has this lovely rusty brown that I wanted to use. The Old Soul has this darker version of that, and then I thought I'd just use this slightly warmer peachy shade, and that'll be the look. And I think that the warm browns will really bring out these cooler blue eye. I can't read that. It's the Propolis serum from Skin Food, and you can see it's nearly empty. It's right down at the bottom. And it's quite nice, you know. It sinks in quite quickly. It does a lot of good stuff. And then to treat my little friend here, I've got two of them now, or you know, I have had. I just put benzoyl peroxide on it. That's why it looks a little crusty, because this will dry and it'll make a white crusty bit, and then after a little bit I can wipe off the excess so it's not so crusty looking. But that's just it just dries it right out. So this one at the top is almost gone. There's a cat who's not happy that I'm not paying him any mind. And the bottom one's almost there. It is what it is. This is life. So the rest of my face is looking fine. I think I'll just use a little tiny bit of concealer today. I won't use a whole bunch of other stuff. It is rainy and gross and I'm gonna be indoors, so I think I can even skip sunscreen today. I'm not gonna see any sun. I know I can still get the UV rays, but I'm not even gonna be outside while the sun's out. So I think I can just leave that one off. So otherwise, I'll just dip in with House Labs number 11. Try and lighten up the yellow around my eye, which has come back. Great. That's just a sign that I have had too many carbs. Because, you know, it was Easter weekend. Of course I had too many carbs. That was the main thing. So I didn't buy, like, you know, bunnies and all that kind of stuff. I just bought the one big chocolate bar and a little toy thing, which was, I don't know, I saw it on Temu. It was like a little golden turtle in a red leather case, and it fits in your wallet, and it's supposed to attract money to you. So it's just a nice little, cute little thing. Wishing you, you know, prosperity and eat your chocolate. And of course me, I ate my chocolate bar in one sitting because I can't stop. I have no control over sweets at all. And it was delicious. It was really nice. Not something I could ever buy again, but as a weekend treat. But I'm paying for it now. So I have a little bit of melasma just up here that the laser treatments just never seem to be able to treat and get rid of. I don't know if anybody else ever notices, but I notice, so I'll address what bothers me about my own face. And I also, I don't know, if I squint or anything, I get this very distinct line right here. I was saying I've got this heavy fleshy bit to my eye. So I've started just trying to brighten it. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Just to decrease that shadow. And bring it down the center of my nose so it all looks more uniform. I think I'm always gonna have it. Can't really take it away. I'm not gonna put anything on the actual little friend here because it'll just highlight it rather than disguise it, because it's still quite a high-raised scab. I'm just going to use my Refer 15, nice fluffy brush, and in the Old Soul, I'll just go into this lightest shade first here. That one's called Hourglass. Tap off my excess and just tap it across. Pick up the excess I just tapped off and then grab the other eye, tap it across, and then I connect the dots. Blend up in kind of an exaggerated U shape or big rainbow shape. I only do that because, I mean, I have a slightly hooded eye, so that when my eye is at rest, that tip of that rainbow bit that I've done, it actually just sits kind of over the iris of my eye. So it ends up looking more subtle than if I just did the whole color swept across the whole eye, which I'm gonna put darker shades in those areas, so I don't really need this one there. You could just, you know, get right under the brow and go straight down and get the same effect. With the same color, just put it right under the eye. Just kind of fill in the bits that that big brush can't quite get into, like the eye pits and the smiley bits at the outer edge. Go back into that, the Tones of Turd shade. And that one is Potty Mouth, russety red color. And I'll just pop that on the outer bit and then just into the crease. These colors, they all spread and work so easy. I didn't even put an eye primer on. But look at how you see the difference? Just putting that shade on makes the eye just really stand out. This would work really nice with green eyes too, these shades. I haven't chosen a shimmer. I really want a good copper shade. And I don't have one. I have to go through everything and double check. I don't think I have a nice copper shimmer. Like a shiny new penny. That's what I want. That's what I thought one of the shades in here. I thought Revenant in this one was supposed to be more of a new shiny penny, but when you see it, it's actually more pink. That's this one. I thought that was the new penny color, but it's not. It's very pink. This color almost just leans into a burgundy, but it maintains its like red ochre color better. It's a little fat oval brush, little dense one. Go into that darkest one, Yearning, that's in the Old Soul palette. And just right at the outer lash line. I don't do wings. I just struggle to do a wing eye on me. I used to do them all the time, but I just can't do them anymore. I don't know why. This one don't seem to suit. Just a little bit right here. Get a little angled brush. I think this one's supposed to be for eyebrows, but I'll just get that right in that outer, not even a third, just the tiniest bit, just to wrap it like the outer V of my eye. And just a little bit of blending with a clean brush, just to, looks nice. Just a nice frame for your eye color. This is why I have so much more fun having the different colored eyes, because I can just do all these different looks that I wouldn't bother with my own brown eye. I mean, I could. This would look nice on brown eyes too. That color, that yearning color, it could dip into a burgundy so easily. It's one of these colors that's just on the cusp of, I'm leaning brown, I'm leaning red. It's great. I love them. Depending on what you pair it with. You could even go purple. You could use that with a purple look and it would just tip into a deep plummy shade. And it's interesting because all of these shades, they're very natural Australia colors in the sense that it's the color of the soil, the dirt, the clay that you find. I have a photo that I took of the cliffs near the local beach, and it was absolutely stunning. You could just see yellow ochre, red ochre, this deep, deep plum shade, and then this, you know, that color of aqua that copper goes once it's, you know, it's been oxidized, and all of it together. If I find the photo, I'll share it. And I just loved the natural color contrast and blending. Just in dirt at the beach. It was stunning. And all of these shades are very represented in that. And then you think about it, well, that is what makeup has been historically, thousands and thousands of years ago. It was made from yellow ochre, red ochre, these types of colors from earth. And they're still used today. I'm gonna see if I've got something close to a copper in my collection. So I was just having my look and I found, I've got that Limoncello palette, which is another palette I love for these types of shades. It doesn't have a copper in it, but I mean, you see all these beautiful, warm, rusty browns, and that pop of blue is just fabulous. But maybe you've got this one in your collection. You could certainly try that to recreate this. But sadly, it doesn't have a copper. All right, I think I found what I want. This is Aurora Lights. Anybody else remember this one? This is from 2018. And it's from BH Cosmetics. I even actually had to write on it this little story. It's just a beautiful sparkle palette. And it's doing well. But this one here, I know it does look more pink, but luminous. Comes off as a nice copper. I've also got Rude Cosmetics, the Roaring 20s. This is the Reckless one. I love this palette. I've used this one a lot over the years. And I've got that one. This one has a bit of silver glitter in it that I don't want, but it's another nice copper. It's more of a dirty copper than that fresh penny copper I was hoping for. But I think I'll go with the Aurora Lights one, even though it does lean a little pink. You can kind of see on my hand, I was swatching them, but they come off quite similarly. That one's the Aurora Lights and that one's the Rude Cosmetics one. It picks up really well. These are baked shadows. Oh, the sunshine is out. I didn't put my sunscreen on. It's all right. I'm not going to be in the sun. What do you think? You can definitely see that hint of pink. Yeah, 8-year-old palette. It does pretty well. Doesn't smell bad or anything like that. It's great. And I don't use it as often, which is a shame, but so many of the shades never worked. But maybe with the different eye contacts, I should go back into it. It's got this, it's got that beautiful deep blue and this blue. I love them. I'm not a pinky person, but I love all of these. And I love these purples too. I've used this one more recently. This one reminded me of Pav in the Glaminatrix Mary Chrissy palette. Just gonna grab a nice light fluffy brush, go right into that very light bone color that I I just always dip into. And just tidy this top line. This one was a contender as well because it's got this shade, but it's almost a peachy shimmer as opposed to a copper. But it might go nice as an inner highlight. This is the Garden Variety ColourPop palette. Actually, it's not bad. It is quite a bright copper. I maybe should have gone with that one instead. Maybe if I had just a touch of that right here at the center of my eye. Just gonna use this MCO Beauty. That's the lava shade, the deep peach. Just keeping with this warm theme here. I just want to bring back some of that darker color just here. Just a little. I'll just go with a rosy nude. This is from Fui. Yeah, it's one of those My Lips But Better. Or at least My Lips But the same tone. Let the eyes be the star of the look. That's me. I'm all done. I gotta get dressed and go to work. So thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate. You all have yourselves a lovely day, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh. So sorry, I just punched you in the face.